Hello, space engineers, and welcome back. I'm back here at the drill. Well, there goes my iron drone in the background, way back there, still making deliveries. But anyways, I'm back here at our second iron mine, the drill. I have done a few things off camera. Not a whole lot, but some. Let me get into things here. But I have added more power. So added a second tower, finished off that one. I think that's going to be enough, but we'll find out. Added this button panel to help control some of this. I programmed all of the sorters. So I think I went through it on the last video a bit, but this one here is for stone. So if whitelisted stone. And this one here is for iron. So that's going to put iron ore here. And stone is going to go into here. Let me get up on this. Right now I've got it turned on because I'll be processing some stone. But there's a stone one to go into the refineries. I've got one here that will allow stone to go out, and this is just set to throw out. So this will just eject the stone down the hill. I've got one there for the iron ore that will go in. I added these two. So these will turn on and off the drills. So once the drills get full, it'll turn it off and turn it. I've also got the piston set on that. Whoops. And up here, I added a pair of basic assemblers. That'll basically just so I can build a few things here if I need to. Not a whole lot. I've got it set up to where right now it's not going to allow anything in. But this is only going to allow ignits in, so I don't push a bunch of ore into, that is a cargo container there in the middle of it. So I don't have a bunch of ore in there. And this here is just blacklist that's blank, so it's just keeping stuff from backing up into that. I have not added any storage here. And after looking at things, I've figured out that I'm probably better making a conveyor down to there. I'm not going to be able to drive a rover up here. I could make something that flies up here, but I kind of want to do a rover because it's cheaper power-wise. That iron drone we saw flying back and forth, that thing takes a lot of power to maintain, to keep doing cycles. It'll drain my power back over there on my production end. And as far as an update on how far my space elevator's got, it's kind of hard to see what the real height is back here, but it's a little over 7 kilometers, and it is at a halt because I keep getting warnings about the physical shapes limit being reached or getting near it. So I've put a stop on it, and we need to go put a separation in there, make it a station, and keep going. But before we do that, I need somewhere to get up there. So there's a lot of work that's needed back over there. But first, I want to get this iron mine kind of up and going and running. My drone's back flying around again. Where was that? It's over there. But anyways, I want to get this thing going and see how far it takes, how far that iron is down there. There is iron down there, yeah. And I should have enough piston to reach at least that far. See how big a deposit is, how thick it is. We might find out this mine will peter out pretty quick, but that one over there has been going for a long time, so I kind of doubt it's going to go peter out that fast. So let's get this going. those things going? They are. I do not want to turn those on. Well, that's nice. Guess I got my buttons off. Let me... So it's just the drills. Guess I had those on. It's maybe a little loud. No, that's not too bad. We need to get that thing going. Let me stand over here and do it. Advanced rotor on. Velocity, let's start pretty slow. That looks too fast. Looks like this might need a little manual clearing to get it to make a full circle here. Thought it turned you off. Oh, I know what's happening. Let me turn those off. That way, it won't be doing anything weird. Let me reverse those. These are, all right, those are already all at 10. We temporarily increase the speed of that, or those. Probably should have turned those, excuse me, probably should have turned those event controllers off before it started. That would have prevented a lot of problems. I think we can make this go a little faster. Let me do it over here. Already got a bunch of gravel. A little bit of iron, nickel, and silicon from it, but not a lot. In fact, let me I don't need to, but to save some power. Let's turn all those off, the speed modules. Okay, that's made 1 revolution. Or, well, half a revolution. Let's go crazy. It's actually pretty stable, though perhaps a bit scary. Still maybe a little fast. You can run those at a higher speed than a lot of people like to, but I'm not going to get that crazy. I think that I can live with. So let me go, I'll start with just these in reverse. Let's see how it handles that. Yeah, that looks like that was feeding a little quick. So that's going to have to run pretty slow. No, not that. This. While that's slowly working on getting that going, nice and bright back in here. Let's see, I can do, let's just go ahead and make a couple of those. Then also want, let's go some of that. We'll know before, yeah, let me get that. I'll get a start over here on my conveyor, but it's going to need some digging to get down there. So I'll have to bring my drill ship over. let me work on getting that conveyor, started. I'll let this continue to drill, and I'll be back when I've got some more things lined up. Well, welcome back. I just got done digging the tunnel for my conveyor line. Trying to do two things at once here. Hold on. Let me go the other direction and see what we've got. I think I will go ahead and spare you the details of how I dug that out. Well, not how, but the video of me digging that out. I also went ahead and started building up the base of this a little bit. I'm using the same projection I did over there to get down from the top of the mountain down to production. It's a lot longer than what I need, but, well, I just don't weld it all up. But I am once again going straight through the mountain. So much like I did over there, I'm probably going to end up doing a lot of welding inside the tunnel. Though, I think over there I ended up going into creative and finishing it off. This one is much shorter, so I think it'll be easier. And at least this section through here is open top, so that makes it easier to also. And it looks like my stone ejector is heading right down it. That's okay. But while we're up and about, let me also check on my drill. I think it is bottomed out, or at least it's getting to that point. You know, looking at the very little stone I'm getting out there, I've either bottomed out or I've hit iron. That doesn't look bottomed out. And I'm definitely filling up there on iron. So I have hit iron. How much more length do I have on those? Let me move that back up. Got about 2 more meters on those. I'm not going very fast on those. I could probably go faster, but I'm okay with that. That looks like a good amount of iron. So I'm going to jump back in my drill ship and drill carrier here. I'm going to go back, get a weld ship. I'm going to start welding this up. I can turn that off, turn those on, turn that off. Let's turn that back on because it is sinking on me. Now I can't remember if my weld ship is up down here, or at least my skinny one, my tunnel welding ship is up there or up there. Guess I'll find out. Now, while I'm driving past, out of curiosity, let me take a stop in here at my itis drill, just to see what it looks like, see how far down it's gone. probably has not gone that far. Yeah, that's not very far at all. And that's not but half full. And we're not gathering any more ice. Okay, that says 37. It's going by that. Are those the only two event controllers? Well, for some reason that's turned off still. Let's get this thing back up and going. Not that I need it, but I might as well. Are those event controllers on? Yes. Don't know why I had that turned off, but I did. Well, we'll get this parked up. I'll find where that welder is at. Get it loaded up with supplies and start welding up that conveyor line. Well, I am back. I got that all welded up. And yes, that took a while. And we are back down here at the end. I forgot to turn off the projector. But I also might have to remove one more section here. Let me do that real quick. Let me remove one more section just to be sure. And let me see if I can't get this lined back up on this end. Brought some equipment over. And it looks like this is going to end up being a bit longer episode, but got a lot I need to get done. Get that colored. Let's see what angle. Let's see if I'm going to see if I can't get this back even. Now let's go directly opposite. Let's see if I can't. I know what my angles are up top. Helps if I have more steel. I'm going to see if I can't just do the opposite angles down here and get this to actually line up square. A little back and forth here. Come on, I know they're in there. Why am I not pulling 4 large steel tubes? Because apparently they're not there. I thought I grabbed those. Well, I can get them later. Well, that's not flat. Let me try the other direction here. I think I've got this backwards here. Let me... Oh, I've got 190 degrees off. That's part of my problem. No. I do think that is correct. So I should be able to... Let's change that. Let's go back to that and... Let's go a bit darker. Oh yeah. I need to turn that into station. Let's see, what do I have in my inventory? Not what I need. That's not what I asked for. Apparently didn't pull nearly as much as I thought I did. Need steel plate. I think I can steal a little from there. There we go. Now I should be able to come over here and put that in. I think now that I've got this in, I know this that's all the more I've got. What'd I not pull? One computer. I'm one computer short. Anyways, I'll go get the rest of the components and finish welding that up. But I will call it done here. This episode is more than long enough. We've got a lot done. I think next time we'll need to make a rover that will come over here. I might add another container on this. Get a rover that'll come over here and build up and start to let me get my English right here. Get another welder or get another rover built so we can get over here, get my iron back over there, so we can start getting that going again. Until then, I will see you around.